Hello fellow Drawtomites, my name is VideoJames, and I'm going to be doing another how to draw video. So I haven't done one of these in an exceptionally long time, and I forget what the last one was. I think I've only ever done one, it might have been, technically, if you don't count the stream when I drew that little picture of Toothless off screen. But I think I've only ever drawn one thing in a how to draw video. So yeah, I'll leave a link to that in the description. If I find out if I did another one, because I feel like I did two, but I can only ever remember one. But if I find out if I did another one, I will put it in the comments description as well. I'm all bumbled up now because I forget what I was doing. Regardless, today I'm going to be drawing Wildmutt. Now, as some of you guys may know, I am actually a really big fan of the Ben 10 series. Of course, before Omniverse, because that was when the series kind of went down. And I really love the Classic Season and Alien Force. So today I'm going to be drawing Wildmutt. Now he is actually one of my favorite of the originals. My favorite would probably have to be a tie between Wildmutt and Ripjaws. But Ripjaws is a little too humanoid, and I kind of wanted something out of my range, out of my normal field. Because normally I usually draw like superheroes in my off time or something like that, because they're easy to draw. Alright, so starting off with Wildmutt, he's got kind of a weird body. It's kinda, I'm gonna be using a straight edge, by the way. Kept screwing up because I forgot where the camera was. But with Wildmutt, you kinda got a bit of an oddity going on, that his body's a curve, kinda. It's kinda hunched over, and the picture I have up right now has it kinda turning around. So it's not really gonna be that easy to draw. So if you're more of a fan of easy stuff, I would say probably not start with Wildmutt. So first off, I'm going to make the outline of the body, which I usually do with all the stuff I draw. There we go. And that's the basic premise of the body, and then it kind of goes upwards a little bit. It's kind of like a hexagon now that I look at it almost. So like that, and then the head is up. It kind of is a little bit over the shoulder, but it's like right up around here. That's like right where the head is. And then for the arm, it's probably would say here. Probably like right here. And then down for this arm. And then on this one, it's over here. And this one's bigger because it's in the foreground. Alright, there we go. So that's like the basic starting body. I know it looks nothing like Wildmutt. Be patient, we're gonna get there. So then I'll probably start with the head, just to start off. So the head kind of has a weird shape. I'm gonna start with the mouth, because that's kind of the most identifiable part. So the mouth, Wildmutt has no eyes, by the way, so that's gonna make this a tiny bit easier, because eyes are where I screw a lot of stuff up. So the mouth kind of comes around here, and then it comes up like this. There we go, and then it curves around to kind of make this little jawline right here. And then at this point it straightens out. And that would be the jaw. And then we finish this out and take this up a little bit. And there we go, that's the jaw. I know it looks odd, but that's because there's no head attached to it. Oh, it's basically just a polygonal pattern. A lot of the old designs were more polygonal than the newer ones. The newer ones kind of went in a more roundish shape. They basically pulled a sun and moon before it was even a sun and moon. And then it curves up like this and kind of meets that. There we go. And then for the top of the head, it basically meets at like right where this starts to dip down and goes up and then goes down at an angle and splits off into one of the hairs on his back. By the way, little Wildmutt trivia, if you didn't know, the little spike things that are on his arms and his back, he can actually detach those and shoot them out like a porcupine. I actually didn't know that until like episode, I believe it was 12 of Ben 10. But yeah, it kind of detaches there, and then we get it going a bit down and back because it's like a quill. And then it goes clear down to where it would meet the body. So not like right down, but like right here. Right about there. There we go. Alright, so I think I'll put the rest of the touches on the face just to kind of get that. So, looking at the face, you got the tooth right here that goes like that. There we go. And then he's got a couple like little roundish teeth. So get those in, get one there, one here. There we go, got that tooth, and then we got one more kind of canine coming up like this. Haha, canine, I made a pun. If Yang were here, she'd probably be clapping. There we go. So then that's the bottom part of his mouth, and then the top part. Similar style that it's kind of going down like that, and he's got canine, and then it comes back up. A couple more of those little rectangle-ish teeth. One of them is a bit more inward than the rest of them. And then get another one to actually come down. There we go. And then the last tooth actually goes clear out to here. So you get that, and you get it coming up like that. And that's basically the mouth, except for some of the more vital pieces of the mouth. So then we got the tongue, which basically goes up like that. And then goes like that. And a tiny bit up and down. There we go. And then he's got the mouth ridge where it kind of shows the back of the jawline. And some of these, some little things we all have in the back of our mouth, those little rough lines. There we go. And then right underneath him, actually, I forgot to put this, but right underneath, the neck kind of goes down a tiny bit. Onto the actual body part of the body, we can take this and just go down a little bit in like a diagonal line. And then we got that part. And then it curves back down again. Again, a lot of the old designs had like a hexagonal pattern to them. So if you can remember the basic shape and you can draw like in straight lines, you might be able to get most of the body done in a very well done fashion. And then he's got fur coming down around his chest area because of course he's a dog. Curve up and then go back down and then back up, and then it starts to kind of wave out a little bit, that it kind of goes down like that, and then comes back up and back down again, and one more time, and then it curves back down and does a little curvy curve up, and then it goes back down the curve one more time and comes back up like that. There we go. Now for the arm, the right arm is a bit of a difficulty because that's where the Omnitrix is. Also, I kind of went in at too little of an angle because the arm goes a little bit more inward and his body actually doesn't go up that high from the back. So I gotta fix that real quick. There we go. So the arm would go to about here. There we go. And then it would come down at around this area instead of this area. Also, the reason I do lines is because like that's a basic drawing tactic, is making lines so you know where everything is. But for the arm, the reason it's hard is because right around the shoulder he has the Omnitrix, and that's kind of an odd thing because it's like he's got plating on his shoulder. So I'm gonna try and do this best I can. It goes like this. It curves down around here and then goes upward a little bit and curves up like that to almost meet his jaw, but not really. And then he's got the Omnitrix right here. It's like an oblong shaped Omnitrix up here. It's not really in the shape of the actual watch, but it's more of an oval. And then got the little base for the Omnitrix, like that. There we go. And then we can just take that and make the little triangle pieces. There we go, and then make the little black outlines for the triangles. There's that, and then we can take the shoulder, actually, and we can kind of make it curve back behind his neck like it's supposed to. And then the Omnitrix is kind of where this kind of meets itself, so curve that down. And then there's a little kind of outline up around it, so do that, make that around here. And bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And then there's two more sets of plating below that. There's a white set of plating and another black set of plating. So we do that. We go down in a curve like this. And then we curve inward like that. And upward like that. And then we make the outline for that one. It's kind of easier sometimes to make the outline if you go inward. Like you start from the outside and work your way in. I feel like Bob Ross if Bob Ross had no talent. Alright. And then for the actual arm, part of the arm, it starts to come out here. So we take that and draw a little out. Well, no, that's too sharp of an angle from the remaining part of the arm. But we do that and we take this and draw it a little like that. There we go, and then there's another part of the arm down here that kind of curves outward because the muscle's getting bigger. And then the other part of his forearm is a bit odd because it emphasizes the bicep, but there's also like that weird elbow thing like Abomination has, that it has like kind of a triangle thing going on. So with that, we kind of want to do this and go up and then go back down and then do that one more time. And then as we're going down, there's going to be two little spines. There's going to be one right here. So do that, get the little spine there. And there's going to be another one a little bit below it. Right there. So do that and draw the spine there. There we go. And then it goes a bit more down like that. And then that's where the hand starts to begin. Well, hand, paw, whatever you wish to call it. And then for the inside of the arm, it goes down a bit further, like about right here. And it kind of goes inward like that. There we go. And then it goes upwards like this. And there we go. And then it goes curving in like that. Now, see what I mean when I said they emphasize the bicep? Because that's exactly what the picture looks like that I'm looking at right now. Yes, I'm looking at a picture. I can't draw off of basic memory. I mean, I wish I could, because then I could get so much drawing done in just, like, free time that I'm not doing anything. But I can't. It's like, it's not a skill that I inherently have. I wish it was. You know what would be really great? If life was like a skill tree, and we just all had, like, basic skills that we could level up whenever we wanted. Because that would be amazing. Because then we could just all actually be whoever we wanted to be. But for the hands, we got to do this, and then it kind of curves down and flattens out here a bit. I'm going to try and draw this with the non-flattening part. Okay, and then in the center, well, this has to go in a little more because it's an outside toe. But in the center, we have like a big toe in the middle. Wildmutt only has 3 toes, by the way. So we got a big toe going on right here. There we go. And then go out a little bit from that. And we've got another toe hitting right here, going like that. And then curling up and going inwards to meet this. There we go. Actually, wait, it goes, let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this. Reboot, reboot. Not a sucky reboot, please. There we go. And then he's got little spines going on up around here. That he's got a spine going here. There we go. And he's got another one going on here. And then he's got one more towards the outer end that kind of goes at an angle like that. And then lower on his leg, he's got two more. He's got one right here. And he's got another one more outwards to the leg, like right here. There we go. And that is that leg. I'm probably not going to do the shadowing, just because shadowing looks a lot different on paper than it does on picture. Especially for me, because I don't know how to do, like, the kind of shadowing that you would see in a cartoon. I can only do, like, the line shadowing. Stupid camera. Stay where I put you. Ah, crap, my stuff's falling over. Professional, by the way. I can completely do this. Alright, so the leg is actually where I made that baseline. It actually is nearly right there, except I have to make it go out at a bit more of an angle. So, let's take care of that and erase it. Erase what you've done. And then we want to take this and go out like that, and then downward like this. Too much of an angle. Actually, yeah, too much of an angle. So fix that. It's supposed to go like right here. I'm not going to make this like 100% accurate, by the way, but I'll try and make it as accurate as possibly can be. And then goes in like this, and you can see kind of part of the back leg right here, and it kind of meets up like that. There we go, and then the other arm's probably going to be a bit more difficult, so I'm going to ignore that for right now and go for the other leg. So basically, the way that one works is it just is kind of an extension of this leg, that it kind of goes up and into the arm a little bit, like this. There we go. Like I said, the scaling's not going to be 100% accurate, so if you're doing it like me, then you don't really need to worry, because I'm not doing this to be 100% accurate. I'm just doing this to draw and have fun and just draw Wildmutt. Alright, so that's basically the back legs and the front part of him. Under his arm, by the way, there's also like a little thing right here. There we go, had to fix that. And then in the chest, it actually is part of the jawline, but we take the jawline and move it out here. This is part of the more detailed features, but we do this and we take it out like that. There we go. And then there's a little line extending from one of his little tufts of fur. So we do that, and it kind of goes up like this, and up again, and then goes inward at a curve like that into the part of the jawline that we just drew. And then immediately into that, there's another little detail right here, that there's a line right here, and then it goes, the paper moved, but it goes there, and then across like that, and then up like this. There we go. And then there's another one. I gotta move this real quick, get it to sit still, because gravity is a painful mo. But there's another one like a little bit below it and kind of down. So we do that, and then we take it and do basically the same thing that we did before, but at a lower angle. So like this. Also, it doesn't go upwards as much, it kind of just goes in almost a curve. So like that. There we go, and then that's basically that part, and then up on his head, there's also another spine kind of protruding from his back. And then there's also one kind of in here. And then he also has, because Wildmutt, one of the things about him is because he can't see, he has to smell where everything is. So he actually has like little sensory receptors on the sides of his neck, so I gotta draw those. So we got one right here, then it goes in and curves like that. I gotta curve this out a little more. There we go. And then he's got actually 3 of them. He's got 1, 2, 3. There we go. And that was actually one of the things that made me like Wildmutt, was because the design of it was so intriguing. Like, a dog that can't see, so he has to smell his way around. He has to rely on one of the dog's strongest senses. That and the fact that he was a dog. Because, I mean, I absolutely love dogs. And then for this leg, the thing I've been trying to avoid, we gotta go down like this and make the back part of the arm like so. Paper, sit still. We gotta do that. And then we gotta do the same thing back here, but it's gonna be a little shorter. There we go. And then this one does the same thing that the other arm did, that it has little kind of spikes protruding. It's got one right here, and it's got another one right here. And then that kind of goes into the arm. So we go up, and then we kind of want to go at an angle about halfway through because there's a little spine there. And then we got to keep going up, and there's another little spine, so we do that. And then it curves upwards to meet this. There we go. And then there's a little line here. I'm going to erase the lines in the arm. There we go. And just like that, it's gone, like an angel's kiss. But there's a little line right here for the inside. And then for the hand, it's basically simple. What you want to do is you want to basically make a little line right here. But it goes outward and then it goes down a tiny bit. It's kind of hard to see that when you look at the picture, but it does actually go down. And then it curves around, curve around. And then it goes upwards like this to meet that. And then it kind of makes the palm. And then there's, oh, he actually has 4 fingers. Oh, okay, I didn't realize he had 4 fingers. But it goes like that. And then basically it just goes out here to meet this and curves down. I hit the camera and screwed that up completely. And then he's got 2 nails left. He's got one right here. And this one has those kind of lines up there. And then he's got the one over here. And that's the basic premise of Wildmutt. So we just got to get a little bit of the erasing done to clean up some of these lines. So just erase up around here. Do a little touch up there. And that is going to be how you draw Wildmutt. What? I said I wouldn't shade him, not that I wouldn't color him. So yeah, I actually had a lot of fun doing this again. I really actually missed doing drawing videos, just because drawing is something I used to absolutely adore to do as a kid in my free time. Even if I had no clue what I was drawing, I would just draw for hours. And I absolutely loved, like, the concept of taking a TV character and making my own drawing out of it, or taking, like, a game character and making my own drawing out of it. In fact, when I was in, like, I believe the 4th or 5th grade, I had gone to the library one day, and I found a book on how to draw a bunch of Pokemon, and I kid you not, I had, like, 15 drawings later by the end of that night. So yeah, I'm probably going to do a lot more of these if I can, but if you guys have any suggestions for stuff you want to see me draw, let me know down in the comments. I'm probably going to do a couple more Ben 10 aliens, just because a lot of them have, like, really unique concepts that I absolutely like. Like, kind of Stinkfly, I like his concept. I don't really like some of the more humanistic ones, like Swampfire and Humongousaur, because it feels like they kind of just got a little lazy. But stuff like Goop I might draw. I love Goop, too. He's one of my favorites. Regardless, for now I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have no clue when this will be coming out, so it'll probably be coming out either this week or next. But if you guys did like this video, you can slap the like button as always, and I'll see all you beautiful people in the next video.